Hello everyone, welcome back to Spirit Island. I'm Kalen North, and today we're going to be doing another intermediate level adversary. We're doing Kingdom of Sweden, level 3. This is the only level 3 adversary I'm going to do in this series, because they're only difficulty 3 at level 2, and so we're going to level 3. Also, Fine Steel for Tool and Guns, I feel like, is the iconic Sweden ability. It screams Sweden to me in a way that most of the other effects on that invader card don't. We're going to play on board G, River Surges in Sunlight, and we got Branching Cloud, Jagged Earth, and Events, and let's go into it. G is, I was about to say G is an interesting board because we have this double wetland with cities, and we immediately get the double wetland with cities, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, how are we going to deal with that? Well, this is why we play this. We're probably going to do a sacrifice in land 4 with Wash Away and River's Bounty. And then maybe set up some kind of sacred site to hopefully massive flooding away a town or an explorer somewhere where they explore. And set up a sacred site in land 5 and then just take the blight in land 2 and in land 4. Oh, wait, no, it's Sweden, so they deal 5 damage with their cities. God, I'm going to forget that at least once more in this video, probably. So, actually, if we take a sacrifice here, we need 4 Dahan to do it, which is kind of terrible. But we can do it. It's just we lose 2 Dahan to take out an inland city, which River hates the inland cities. So, let's do that. Let's open bottom track here. River's Bounty, Wash Away. This might be the game where I break down and try and do some kind of strategy that is centered much closer to the usual river strats. Looks like we can probably let's clear land 5 because of the blight, and let's throw that explorer onto the beast token, and we're gonna load up land 7 as well. So if jungles comes up, we might regret this, but I think we got to do it, just to try and keep things under control here. I'm going to grab both the Han from land 7 instead of taking one from land 3, because when land 3 builds, we can probably flash floods the town to solve it. Yeah, I think the only other thing to do here is... what do we want to do here? I'm thinking about whether I do an actual, like, classic river opening here, just because that double city is so painful. But no, we're going to not do that. We're going to not do that. Don't give in to temptation. Let's draft a minor, see what happens. What happens is Rain of Blood or Reaching Grasp. Both of those are interesting. Probably Rain of Blood is more interesting. I just realized I said I was going to deal with land 3 with flash floods, but I don't actually have a way to do that because they're going to destroy my presence in land 4. So that's interesting. And I don't think I really have a way around that. I mean, I can flash floods the explorer this turn, and that'll actually solve it just fine. So, but then we take 2 blight in land 2, which is, I think, okay. We're playing intermediate Sweden, so no mining rush, so we don't just start getting towns everywhere when they start blighting. We don't have a land with multiple buildings for Rain of Blood to hit, but that's still probably the pick here. Rain of Blood is just a really solid card, I feel like. Getting lots of fear on a spirit that doesn't normally have a lot of fear. Reaching Grasp has our elements, Like Calls to Like has our elements, but we don't really need the plus range. Let's just take Rain of Blood. Let's make this. Oh, and I'm placing a presence, so I can... What am I saying? I can get into land 3 if I needed to anyway. Let's go to 3 card plays and grow into, how about land 1? Because that's going to be our other limitation here. So let's play everything. And we will Boon of Vigor ourselves, Flash Floods land 3 to solve it. And we get Coastal Towns Multiply. That's going to do nothing. That's nice. Explorer's Blunder takes out an Explorer. That's nice. And we get to add a Dahan somewhere, which is also nice. So, Do we put the Dahan in 4, or I think we put the Dahan in land 3, just so that we have extra coverage there if we need it. All right, invaders ravaging the wetlands. Let's take it in land 4 first, and then land 2. We get a blighted island. Erosion of will. 2 fear per player. We destroy a presence and lose an energy. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping to not lose that presence, or lose 2 presence this turn. But we'll be fine. We'll make it work. And we do actually have our level 2 innate, which is kind of nifty here. So we can take out land 8. We'll gain 1 hour. Do we want to set up for an extra fear with Rain of Blood? No, not worth it. Let's just get the 2 fear and call it good. Destroy the town, push the explorer. Let's push them onto the beast token as well. Worked for us last time, so might work for us again. All right, and we are on a very low energy build, so we are not taking a major right now. Let's take a minor and see what we get. Call to Guard is nifty. Gift of Nature's Connection is nifty. Steam Vents is nifty. Oh, wow, there's some fun ones here. Rights of the Land's Rejection might actually be a fun pick here, because then we can just stop the build in land 1 and not have to really worry about doing anything right away. Other dangerous things that are going to happen soon is we're going to get a Sweden escalation on the next Explore, and so if they do explore mountains with land 1, even if we stop the build, that could be a problem. The only real way around that we have would be... We don't have a real way around that. That's actually just kind of a problem, because we're out of Flash Floods range for that land. So, yeah, I think Rights of the Land's Rejection to solve land 1, or solve-ish land 1, is probably my pick here. Otherwise, we could take Gift of Nature's Connection and try and turn that into a bunch of energy for a major, or we could Call to Guard, which is just an excellent power to set up some good defense. But I think I'm just gonna do the Rights of the Land's Rejection here. So let's play that. Let's play. Let's see. We have 3 card plays, and we have enough cards in hand that if we double grow next turn, we can get a 4 card play turn, which is pretty nice. So I think I want to do River's Bounty and Rain of Blood. Which should get me to 2 energy, so then 3 energy next turn. So I will actually be able to do Massive Flooding at max level next turn, which should be nice, hopefully. Let's stop invaders from building in land 1 and hope for no mountains explore. Sacred Sites under threat. We'll guard ourselves, which we don't need to actually do because we don't have a Sacred Site in the land with invaders. Beast's Prowl gets us a fear, which is nice because we get a 2nd fear card. And then we don't have any Dahan in our lands because our presence has been getting destroyed, which is, again, fine. So no minor power. All right, we remove an Explorer from an inland land. I probably want to hit land 7 rather than land 6. Well, let's see. If they explore jungles... Then 6 explores, 7 explores, and we probably hit 7 with Massive Flooding to get that town out of there. And then we probably have some kind of solution to land 6. So let's just get that one a little smaller. Depopulation. Okay, that replaces the town with an explorer, so that's nice. And they do explore jungles, and they don't explore 7 because there's no actual invader source. So we can just Massive Flooding that out into... do we want to put it in land 5, 8, or 4? Probably... Well, let's River's Bounty into 5, because we have to. We have nowhere else to go. Rain of Blood gets us a couple more fear, and then Massive Flooding. Let's go into land 8. Land 8 is, I think, the... Well... Actually, no, not land 8, because if they explore mountains and we are able to handle land 6 in time... Well, we're not going to be able to handle land 6 in time, so they will explore the mountains. So, let's do that, and then we can grow twice this turn. Let's get our Sacred Site coverage back in land 2, and let's go... Do we want to go into land 1? We might as well go into land 1, I think. Or into land 6. I'm probably going to wash away land 6 into land 2 with the intent of trying to... what am I saying? Wash away land 6 into land 2 and then hit it with massive flooding. So... Let's grow into land 1 just to get more Dahan on with our presence. We'll grab River's Bounty. We will play 4 cards. And we'll get massive flooding. Flash floods will ping the city and the explorer. Or actually, we want to hit the city twice probably. Just in case they get bonus health somehow. We want to make sure that city dies. Yep, tight-knit communities. There's bonus. Oh, no, wait, no, it's blight spreads. Excuse me. So not actually bonus health. So add a blight adjacent to a land with blight. I think we just take that here because we're not expecting to take any other blight this turn. And we still have some margin for error. So, and we're very low on presence. So I'm too nervous about that. Let's add a Dahan to land 1. Invaders ravaging the mountains. Don't do anything. Alright, invaders explore the mountains, which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. Let's wash away these folk to here, and then... Are we close to Terror 2? Yes, we are! This is gonna... I think this is just gonna win it for us. So let's let's grab some Dahan in there first. Make it a real party, and then massive flooding. And that should get us enough fear for Terror 2, and we have no buildings. So there's Sweden. A little messy. We took a fair amount of blight, but... You know, it's kind of an adversary that just falls over once you get some control, which is where I'm willing to like take the horrible city blights early on sometimes in exchange for not having to deal with cities later on. So, yeah, that was a turn 4 victory. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, thank you for watching. Hope this was interesting, and I'll probably be trying to switch up spirits for the next intermediate video. I'm still thinking about exactly what spirit I want to do next. So if you have any thoughts or requests on that, please let me know in the comments below, or join me on Discord and let me know there. But thank you to everyone who's posted about the series on Discord, or I made a post on Reddit. Thank you for your feedback on this. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.